21 episodes. 21 episodes of Culling the Collection I have brought you up to now. And that is me done. For the meantime anyway. And today we're going to have a look at what I've done with some of that stuff and the stuff that I've got left. And have a look at how many titles I actually managed to get rid of. So let us get into it. So it's been quite an eye-opening experience to dispose of or to get rid of, whatever way you want to look at it, all these titles. 21 episodes, 21 shelves, more than 21 shelves, because I probably doubled up a couple where they were small and things like that. But anyway, so I've gone through for the past 42 weeks. Yes, 42 weeks. I brought them to you every 2 weeks. I have done an episode of Culling the Collection. And yes, it was quite liberating. It felt good. It felt good to do this. And I have a wealth of titles left as it stands as I'm recording this. Now, it's actually 6 months ago that I'm recording this as you're watching it. This is, I don't know, what is this? This October now that we're in. And I'm filming this in April. In April, yes, that far back. There's a reason for that, which may or may not have become apparent in my videos already. I don't know. But I've had to get this stuff done. I've had to get this project finished. I've had to get rid of this stuff because I didn't want it going with me, basically. So anyway, so what we're going to do today is have a look at what I've had left after going to CEX. So yes, a lot of stuff I have gone to CEX with. I've gone and I've traded it in. We're going to take a look at those titles in a minute and have a look at how much I got for them, things like that. Now, as I came to find out their worth, I set them aside into two different piles. If they gave me something like 40, 50, 60p, something stupid like that, I would take a voucher for it. So if the voucher was about £1.30, £1, you know, I would take that. If it was £1, I would take that. The other stuff where it was, you know, if it was £3 a disc, things like that, I would take the cash equivalent. And because as I'm sat now, I'm still sat with vouchers. I just don't know what to spend on. I can't, you know, I can't find stuff to buy in CEX, and I'm certainly not buying any old thing. One item I have bought a couple of bits. I bought the Marvels. I bought the Marvels on 4K. Yes, it was something that I said I wouldn't buy until the price dropped. I picked it up in CEX up in London with the slip, brand new, to join my Marvel movie collection. And another one, a steelbook that I picked up of a film that I did actually cull from the collection, but I really like the steelbook, and it is Cloverfield. Now, I've never actually watched Cloverfield because it's found footage, but I thought for £8, I like the steelbook, I like the debossing on it, the sort of damage, you know, how it's like a damaged sort of US government tin kind of thing. I like this sort of debossed steelbook, so I got that. Now I know that there is a 4K release of this that came after in a steelbook with the slip, but I didn't care for that one. But yeah, I got that just because I really like the steelbook. But there we go. Silly, I know, but there we go. So let's have a look at some of these receipts that I have got from CEX, and let's have a little look through and see what we got for stuff. So as you can see, look, I mean, that is a long receipt, yeah, of titles that I took to CEX, and that's what this video is going to be. So we're going to have a look. So now this one I'm holding here, I believe, is possibly this is a voucher one. This one is a voucher, and For this lot, I got £54.30 in voucher. So I won't say the prices that I got them for. It'll take too long, but I'll tell you the titles that I got rid of. So we got rid of Terminator 2 Judgment Day, because I had several copies. I got steelbooks of it. These are standard Amarais, yeah. Tremors 2 Aftershocks, because I bought the special edition one from Arrow. Star Trek 2 The Wrath of Khan, Director's Cut. I had the 4K. I got £1.30 for that. So each of them three, I got one. I know I said I wasn't going to do prices. I won't. I got £1.30 for each of them on voucher. Solo Star Wars Story Blu-ray. I had 4K of that. Bad Boys 1 and 2 double pack. I got 4Ks of them. 12 Monkeys. I upgraded. Special edition. Transformers The Last Night. I've got 4Ks of them. 4 Lions I didn't like. Red Sparrow. I've got Steelbook. Alien Covenant, I've got 4K. The Patriot is a film that I picked up twice by accident. Jupiter Ascending, I'll never watch. Forrest Gump, I have in an upgraded version. King Kong 2005, I've got 4K of it. The movie Fences with Denzel Washington, I have 2 of them. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, I don't like the film. Sharknado, I've got bloody 3 other editions. I've got 2 steelbooks and I've got the 4K with the Barbie cover. So the standard of that went. Justice League Fatal 5. I got the animated steelbook. The Shallows I upgraded to 4K. About Time I got rid of that. Ex Machina I've got on a steelbook. Kite. I had 2 copies of the film Kite. It's a Sam Jackson film. I had a standard edition and I had a cheap digibook. So I kept the digibook and got rid of that. Home Alone I'd upgraded to 4K. Hollywoodland, one I picked up twice by accident. Tarzan, that's the animated Tarzan. I had 2 of them for some reason. Drive, I've got a nice steelbook of the movie Drive. The Untouchables, remember these are standard Blu-rays and I have Untouchables twice on steelbook, a 4K and a Blu-ray. Mud with Matthew McConaughey. Bless me, I'm sneezing. Is that hay fever? I had the hay fever injection. I shouldn't be sneezing. Mud. Scorpion King. I've got 4K steelbook. Saving Private Ryan. I've got a steelbook and a 4K. Whiplash. I upgraded to 4K. Great film. Elf. I got the special edition that came out Christmas time. Cold Pursuit. Didn't really like it. That's Liam Neeson. Star Wars Rogue One 3D and Blu-ray. I got the 4K edition. Dread 3D. That's the standard Amaray Dread. I picked up a nice 4K cult one. I've got 2 steelbooks and the 4K Ult. 4K ULT Italian release. Lovely looking release. I got that. Revenge, got rid of that. Basic Instincts, upgraded to 4K. Resident Evil Final Chapter, I've got steelbook and 4K. Legend of Tarzan. That I end up with a couple of them from Poundland. V for Vendetta, Titans of Cult release upgrade. The Mule, for some reason I had twice. Absolutely Anything, which is a Kate Beckinsale and Simon Pegg film, and I hate it. There's a buyer's remorse around that one. Murder on the Orient Express. I had the standard release, and I got a lovely steelbook edition with the train on the front. And I think he stood in front of the train. The Martian extended cut Blu-ray. I got the 4K of it. King Kong, another King Kong 2005, which had a different sleeve, like greenish looking sleeve on it, or you know, insert cover thing, because I've got the 4K. Starsky and Hutch, for some reason I had twice. I only got 10p for that. That would have normally gone in there. That somehow worked its way into there, but 10p ones I didn't bother getting rid of. We'll come to those. Terminator Genesis, 3D and Blu-ray for some reason. Yeah, I got rid of that. It was a Poundland pickup. Million Ways to Die in the West. Another one I got 10p for. That should have stayed really, because I weren't getting rid of 10p ones, but a couple slipped in. Miami Vice, because I got the 88 films release. Lovely edition. Titanic. because I've got 4K, and Young Guns because I've got 2 steelbooks for Young Guns actually, so I got rid of the standard Amaray. So they're all the titles that I got rid of on that for voucher, and I got £54 30p voucher for it. Right, so good going, good going. Let's have a look. I traded in a couple of times. Let's have a look at this next. Let's go through this next one, see what I got rid of and what I got for it. So, okay, these are all cash. These are all cash ones. Okay. So let's start. I won't tell you the individual cash, but okay. Zack Snyder's Justice League. I've got steelbooks. I've got special editions. I love the film. I got rid of the standard Amaray. I got a £5 for it. Running Man, because I have an upgraded German 4K media book version. I got £4 for standard Running Man. Jingle All the Way. I don't like the film. I got £1.30 for it. Jackie Brown, for some reason I had 2. I got £3 for it. Unfortunately, Matt said to me after I'd done the video saying I was getting rid of a Jackie Brown, Matt for his movies, message, have you still got that Jackie Brown? Sorry, Matt, it's gone. I'd already traded it in. Rubber. I got £3 for Rubber. That's the one with the tyre film. I'm never going to watch that again. Fanboys. I got rid of that. 60p. That should have really... And Doom, 60p. They made it into the wrong piles, okay? That would normally have made it a voucher pile because of the amount. Then we've got One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, £1.50, because I got the lovely thick box release. I never got an answer on why I advertised stuff on the back that wasn't in the thing. Anyway, Duel, I got £4 for Duel, Steven Spielberg's film. The truck one, because I got the 4K upgrade on that. Star Wars Episode 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, The Last Jedi, no, 7, 8, The Last Jedi, 60p. Some made it into the wrong pile, or they changed the prices for all. Transformers the movie, £3, because I've got 4K. That's the animated movie, by the way, from 1986. Sorry if I'm sniffly. It's dust and hay fever. Oh my god. Anyway, where am I? Tombstone. £4 for that, because I had a lovely steelbook with the 2-cross guns on it. It's a beautiful steelbook. I did pick that up in CEX sometime. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, the extended cut, £1.50. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, I only got 60p for that. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, £1.30. I've got 4K steelbook set, ain't I? The Girl Next Door. £5. £5 for the girl. Yeah, no, I did trade the Girl Next Door in. Yes, I was thinking I sold that because I did sell some stuff on eBay, but no, I did have 2 copies of the Girl Next Door. Elisha Cuthbert film, very funny. Yeah, £5. Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. I got £3 for that. I said I wasn't going to do prices, but I am, aren't I? Goodfellas, because I got the 4K Titans of Cult. Got £1.30 for it. Ready Player One, standard release, £1.30. I have a lovely steelbook for it, and I have Titans of Cult release, both 4Ks. Planes, Trains and Automobiles, £1.50, because I upgraded to the 4K. Not a very good 4K. Rush Hour. Now, I got rid of Rush Hour and Rush Hour 3. I think Rush Hour 3 still sat in the pile in there, maybe, which we will go through. I got rid of that simply because it annoyed me that I didn't have Rush Hour 2. So I got rid of I culled Rush Hour 1 and Rush Hour 3 to go to Germany, and for £10 I bought the triple box set from Germany with all 3 of the Rush Hour movies in to have the complete set. And it does have English subtitles for the American spoken part, the English spoken parts, I should say. American speak English. Yeah, the one, I've got 60p for that. The one that should have gone into the other pile, but there we go. It wasn't exact science when I was doing it. Things got muddled. Because I got the steelbook, Jet Li film with Jason Statham in it, and that was, I got the steelbook for £8, special edition 88 film steelbook was being sold. Conan the Barbarian I got £3 for. Red Sonja I got £1.50 for. because I got the 4Ks. Yeah. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, £1.50. Now that's the 2005 Charlie and Chocolate Factory, the Johnny Depp one, which I won't ever revisit again. I'll go to the Gene Wilder one, and I really did like the Timothée Chalamet prequel film. I thought that was great, and I actually got 2 steelbooks for that. Rambo First Blood, I've got £1.30 for that. E.T., I got £1.30. Both films I've got in 4K, upgraded obviously. I've got E.T. twice, nice special edition thick one, and a silver steelbook. Closing Candles of the Third Kind, £1.50. Now Closing Candles of the Third Kind I have on a musical box somewhere. Where is that musical box? That's up along the top. When I say a musical box, you press the button, it goes do 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 do, and it lights up. It's the first 4K I ever got. Starship Troopers, Traitors of Mars. I got £5 for that. Standard Amaray because I have a steelbook for it. Universal Soldier, £3. I got for Universal Soldier because I got the lovely Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Fantastic release. Time Bandits, I got rid of. Arrow Video, £3 because I got the 4K upgrade. Titanic. That was the limited collector's edition, the 3D and Blu-ray in the thick one with the sleeve. I got £1.30 for that because I got 4K. Total Recall. Remember, these are Blu-rays, standard sort of Blu-rays. I got £3 for that because I had the 4K special edition set. The Blumhouse Horror Collection. I got £7 for that. It's got like films like Get Out in it, Split, Ouija 2. I kept the slip box because it's got lovely lenticular on it with the hand coming out. I kept that slip box and just gave them the standard thing, and I just used that slip box and I put a few other movies into it. Yeah. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, £1.50 because I have the 4K Amaray and the 4K Steelbook because I couldn't decide between the two at the time of release, so I went for both. Rogue, which is the alligator film, I got £1.30 for that. Now Rogue is I had 2 of them for some reason. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, £1.50 because I've got the 4K upgrade. Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw, £1.30 because I've got a 4K release of it. My favourite of the Fast and Furious franchise because I can just watch it as a standalone film. Shawshank Redemption, £1.30 I got for that because I have the Film Vault version, Shawshank Redemption, and I have the other special collector's edition version as well. And yes, as I'm filming this, the Film Vault steelbooks are not out. And I have pre-ordered Shawshank Redemption again on that and Jaws, even though I have both of them as Film Vault sets. So whether I cancel some of them or not remains to be seen. Future me will know at this point as this airs whether I've done that or not. Most definitely get Jaws. But anyway, Species, got £1.54 because I've got the standard, the 4-pack set that came. Shape of Water, I got 60p because I got the 4K release. Now, like I said, with 60p ones, really that should have gone to voucher because 60p cash, £1.30 voucher. I'll take a voucher for £1.30. But like I said, some stuff got muddled up. And Swordfish is in here for some reason. I got 40p for it. That should have been in the other one. Either that or the prices changed between me looking and me taking them in. Stephen King's It Chapter 2, £1.50. Big Lebowski, £1.30. Stephen King's It Chapter 2, I have the steelbook set. And Big Lebowski, I have the bag, the bowling ball bag that's got the stuff in. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, I've got the Arrow Special Edition. I got both of them when they came out, so I got rid of that, which was £1.50. The Hard Way, Michael J. Fox, James Woods, I got £4 for that, simply because I have the steelbook of it. So I got rid of the Amaray. Under the Skin, that's the Scarlett Johansson movie. I'll never watch that again. Got £1.30 for it. Terminator Dark Fate, that's the Amaray, £1.30 because I have the steelbook as well. Very nice steelbook on that. Not a great film. Tremors, the first one, got £1.54 because I have again the Arrow 4K release. Villainess, got £3 for it. Arrow Video, it's an Asian film. I won't have watched that again. Then I've got Mask of Zorro, £1.30 got for that. And Jaws. Yes, I got rid of a copy of Jaws, the standard Amaray version of Jaws. Got £1.30 for that. Yes, I know Jaws. Why? Because I got the standard steelbook for it. I've got the Film Vault steelbook for it. I've got the special edition steelbook for it. I've got a Cine Museum edition for it. No doubt, as this is being filmed, I've got the Film Vault steelbook version of it. I thought, you know what? I can get rid of the standard one. Why not? So all that, that's 53 titles there. Total count 53. And that gave me £108.60 in cash. £108.60. So that's pretty good. So I didn't look at the total count on the other. Total count on the one before that was 51. So 51 plus 53, 104. So 104 titles gone there. Got rid of 104 titles. But then we have here... okay, so what did I get rid of here? Let's just have a quick look, because I traded some other stuff in as well, because I was going through the attic and I found stuff that I didn't want. Plug. What have we got here? Okay, PlayStation remote control, got £2 for that. PlayStation remote control, £2 for that. That's the sort of TV remote control style one to operate the PlayStation 3. DS console, got £21 for a DS console. And our Media Pad, £21. That's two £21 for the wife's, not mine. We traded that stuff in, so I got £40 50p there, but I only got £4 from that one. And then let's have a look at what this one is. This is another CEX. 17 items on this. Let's take a look at what we have here. PlayStation 3 console, £35. PlayStation 3 console, 60GB, £84. Superman the Motion Picture Anthology, got £5 for that. It's the box set. Blu-ray box set, because I had them in 4K, and what I'd done was I then bought Superman Returns for £3 standard, so I really got £2 back there. The Mist, standard Mist release, I got £4 for that, because I have the 4K slip one with the slip 4K steelbook release that came out, Best Buy exclusive. The Woman Stroke the Offspring limited edition from Arrow, got £5 for that. The Devil's Honey, which is an Italian movie, I got £3. No, I got £5 for that, sorry. Child's Play, I got £1.30. That's the Child's Play remake film, because I don't want it. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, 4K, £5 for that, because I got the steelbook version. Why have I got the Amaray as well? I don't know. Reservoir Dogs, got 60p for that. Pulp Fiction, £1.30, because I have both of them on 4K upgrade. Mad Max Fury Road 3D Blu-ray, £1.30 I got for that, because I have steelbook editions. It's a Wonderful Life, the 4K, I got £7 for that. I won't ever watch It's a Wonderful Life again. It's not a film that I watched when I was younger. It's a film that I watched for the first time a couple of years ago during one of my 12 Days of Christmas videos. And do I think it's the best Christmas film ever? No. Do I think it's one of the best films? No. I think the end's good. The journey getting there, it's not for me. So there we go. And then Event Horizon, standard Amaray, £5. So there's 17 titles there. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 films, right? So 11 films there. So 11 films on top of the 104. So what's that? 104, 115 movies there. Okay, so now there was a few others. There was another half a dozen titles that I did trade into CEX prior to that, but I haven't got thingies for them, receipts for them. I can't remember what the titles were, but let's say about 6 titles. So let's just round it up to about 120 titles there. It's probably about 122, 123. There was maybe 6, 7, 8. I don't know. But let me go to my eBay now. right? So let's go to eBay and have a quick look at what I sold on eBay and what I got for them. So let's go through this. So, okay, so the Garbage Pail Kids movie. This is the Spanish version, right? So I sold that for £11.25 plus postage. Okay, so £11.25. Obviously, eBay take a little hit now off of you when you sell something. But yeah, so that's what I sold it for, £11.25. There is on the 6th of May there is a digibook version coming out with 3 discs, and I am very much tempted to get it, even though the film is dreadful. But there we go. Damn nostalgia. So let's go through. So what else have we got? Because there's games I sold as well, but that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at film. Masters of the Universe. I had like a Dutch Amaray release of Master of the Universe, and I sold it for £20 plus £3.5p postage. Right, £20 because I've got a steelbook version of Master of the Universe. It's a big steelbook version, more of a DVD size, but there's a Blu-ray within. So I got £20 for that. True Lies, the Spanish grey release that was done. I sold that for £16 plus £2.10 postage. That's because the 4K version was about to be released. So before that, I thought, well, let's sell this. I did get the 4K version. I did watch the 4K version, and you know what? I sent it back for a refund. I'm not a fan of True Lies. I don't think it is. I think it's the worst James Cameron film if you don't include Piranha 2. It's not a film that works for me. I don't see the love for True Lies at all. Young Guns 2 I sold for £7. Okay, plus £1.55 postage. The Austin Powers trilogy. This is the American one with the shiny slip. Because I got the HMV special edition with the films in. Lovely edition, that. Anyway, I sold that for £15 plus £2.30 postage. Okay. Superman the movie 4K. Okay, I sold for £11. I sold that for £11 plus £2.70 postage. Yeah, I'll come to that in a minute. The movie Prospect with the Mandalorian fella in it, Pedro Pascal. I sold that for £15 plus £3.5p postage. It's out of print. But I won't ever watch it again, so I got rid of it. Star Trek Discovery Season 3 complete. I sold that for £14 because I have a steelbook version as well. Obviously, there's £2 postage on that. Violent Night I sold for £5 plus £1.55 postage because I had the 4K special edition box set that came out. Halloween £7.99 I sold it for with a slip. This is the first Halloween film, the John Carpenter Halloween film. I don't like the film at all. I was happy to see it go. I don't have an upgrade of any kind of that. I don't want it in the collection. I don't think it's a good movie. Then I sold to someone in Canada. This was actually, I sold for £50 plus £15 postage. I sold the Superman 2, 3 and 4 with slipcovers 4Ks. Yeah, I sold that, and I got the, and like I said, I got £10 for Superman the movie, so £60. So I sold that for £60. Okay, those films, and I got the Superman Steelbook box set. Yes, I upgraded to the Superman Steelbook box set when that was on sale, and sold them to cover a lot of the cost. So there we go. Then we have Star Trek Discovery Season 2. I sold for £13 plus £3 or £2.30. I sold the movie Nurse 3D. I actually had 3 copies of it. I got a steelbook and I had 2 Amarays. I sold the 2 Amarays. Okay, and just kept the steelbook. Why did I have that film 3 times over? I got no idea. It's stupidness. But I sold that for £12 plus £3.45 postage. That was the first one that I sold. There was an Australian version. Okay. Mission to Mars I sold for £12. This is Region 1, but it'd play on I know it was a foreign release, I believe, but it plays in English, and I have it on a lovely Amaray digibook release. So that I sold that. I got £12 for it plus £3.5p. The Darkman trilogy I sold for £12.49 plus £3.49 postage. That was a Dutch release version because I have Darkman on a steelbook. The first one, it's only a Blu-ray steelbook. It's the one with the greeny cover, very horror-esque kind of Freddy Krueger almost cover of it. And but I have a book, a comic book version, hardback, that reprints an Army of Darkness and Darkman crossover comic in a foreign language, but you have the 3 films on Blu-ray in that, so I didn't need this one, so I got rid of that. Picard Season 1 American release I sold for £12.49 because again I have it on steelbook, so why do I need it on Amaray as well? I don't. It's crazy collecting. I sold the 4K imprint restoration release of the War of the Worlds 1953 because I got the 4K War of the Worlds that was released in this country, and I sold that for £17 plus £2.30 postage. Yes. And then the other version of Nurse I sold for £15, £14.99 plus £3.5p postage. Is that it? Is that it? We're having a look. I'm working my way down. X-Men Days of Future Past steelbook with the lenticular Blu-ray. I sold that for a tenner, plus £2.30 postage. Now I got that in the Zavvi sale when they were selling free for £20 or something like that. So it was about what's that? £6.80, £6 something each. And I ended up with 2 of them because I had to fill the offer with one that I'd already had, so I had to repeat one. But so I got a little bit extra back on it, just by a couple of quid, but I got a little bit extra back on it, so I can't complain. And yeah, that's it. But prior to that, I'd already sold Black Panther steelbook because I picked up the Zavvi special edition one. Black Panther, this is Wakanda Forever. The Thor Love and Thunder steelbook I sold for £12.99 because I picked up the Zavvi special edition one, and I sold for £26 a Top Gun Maverick 4K with lenticular steelbook for £26 plus £3.49 postage because I'd got the big collector's edition box set cheap when that was on offer. So as you can see there, let's take the Wakanda, Thor and Maverick out of the way because they weren't part of the culling, or was X-Men, that was just an additional sale. But let's have a look at how many I sold here. So that's Nurse, War of the Worlds, Picard, Darkman, Mission to Mars, Nurse, Discovery, Superman. So that's 10. Superman movie, 11. Halloween, Violet Night, Star Trek Discovery Season 3, Prospect, so that's 15. Austin Powers, Young Guns, True Lies, Master of the Universe. Is that everything? Garbage Pail Kids. So that's 20 titles there on top of the 120 already. So let's say 140 titles culled there. And I got cash, I got vouchers. And yes, so yeah, not bad. Not bad all in all. So what did I say? I had £54 voucher, I had £108 cash, whatever the cash was for that lot there. For those 20 titles. Yeah, so I done alright getting rid of stuff, culling stuff and getting a bit of money for it. So there is that. But now let's have a look at that stuff that I have left, the titles that I have left, and we'll count them up and see what my culling came to. Now, as I say, at the moment I'm not sure what's happened to these titles. There's a few titles that I've exchanged with someone. I've swapped with someone. There's a couple of titles that I've sent Chris's way, Matt's way, things like that. Yeah, there's a few titles that I've sent out to different people and things like that. So let's say I've sent 10 titles out. I'm just rounding it up, or rounding in my head. It's about 150 titles gone, or gone so far. 150. So how many do I have left sat on? It's quite a lot, but we're going to sit down and take a look at that now. So let's do that. Let's change room. So I'm in my bedroom in where I sleep, and I have this ottoman here, and it's still filled with titles. There's a load in here. There's a load. So we're going to take a look at what's still left in here, and yeah, let's just get some of this stuff out. Tudors there. That's the wife's, not mine. Just some discs. So let's take a look. The eagle, my dad wanted to keep that, so that's staying. My dad wanted that. So let's take a look in here and see what titles there are, and how many. So what I'm left with as an overhaul. So we're going to do this pretty quick. We're going to go through this as quick as possible, because I appreciate that this will take a bit of time. So we have Ghostbusters 2016. Kind of speaks for itself, but I do have it on 4K for some odd, obscure reason. Skyline, I ended up with 2 of them. Can I put the camera elsewhere? No, I can't really. I was wondering if I could get it closer to me, but no, anyway. Star Trek 2019, got in 4K. Yes Man, picked up 2 of them. I didn't do TV, but I do have 2 copies of Once Upon a Time Season 2 for some odd reason. So there's that. Night Clerk. Didn't like the film. Batman Dark Knight Returns. Because I got the English thingy one. Kickboxer Retaliation. Then we have Titanic 2. Now I've got to send that. I know, I was looking for these. And Kill Your Friends with Nicholas Hoult. I actually have some DVDs in here, but I'm keeping them. Sputnik, Splash, and Without a Clue. Michael Caine and Ben Kingsley. So they're just there. And a steelbook for Predator 2, which is staying. So let's see what else we got. Whoops. So, Kickboxer Retaliation. Did I say that? I don't know. Well, we got Shoot 'em Up. Ended up with 2 of them. I think because I couldn't find it at one point. Get Smart. Didn't like it for a TV series. Grown Ups. We'll come along across Grown Ups 2 at some point. Silver Lining Playbooks. I enjoyed it on first watch. Could never get through it again. True Blood. Season 2. Rocky Balboa. Like I said, these titles here gave pennies in CEX. There was no real point in trading them in. Season of the Witch. I got one with a lenticular. Green Hornet. I have a steelbook. Sex Tape. It was rubbish. Sucker Punch. I do have a steelbook. Super 8. I got a 4K steelbook. Talladega Nights. Just not a film for me. Taken. I have a steelbook. Tower Heist. Not for me. What to Expect When You're Expecting. Not my cup of tea. Hangover Part 2, I have a steelbook with those in. Battlestar Galactica The Final Season, I have a complete box set. American Pie Reunion, I have all 4 of them in a box. Serenity, I had 2 of them. That's the Firefly TV show. Santa Claus 3, I got a steelbook with all 3 in, Best Buy exclusive. Street Fighter The Legend of Chun-Li, not for me. The Veteran, not for me. Hurt Locker, I've got 4K steelbook, great film. Good People, I can't watch anything with James Franco anymore. Such a shame about Planet of the Apes. Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, I got a lenticular one. Paper Towns, rubbish. Poltergeist, the remake one, rubbish. Lost Boys the first. I've got all 3 in a box set and a 4K for the first. The Mechanic, I ended up with 2 of them for some reason. Bullet to the Head, I didn't realise I had it when I bought it again. Nutcracker, I got a steelbook for it. The Other Women, my cup of tea. Overdrive, oh, was that Ana de Armas in that? Is that Ana de Armas? Looks like it. Should I give that a go? It's for the maker of Taken. Do you know what? I'm going to put that one aside. I said I might, 1 or 2, because I didn't watch it. But Ana de Armas kind of interests me. Didn't know she was in it. Gangster Squad, just boring. Sanctum, I won't ever watch it again. Skyscraper, I've got a 4K that I regret buying. Fast and Furious, I've got a box set with them in. Licorice Pizza, I need to send that out. Offered it to someone. Wolf of Wall Street, I've got 4K. G.I. Joe Retaliation, I've got a steelbook for it. I, Tonya, I've got one with a nice slip. Matt got for me when we first met. Last Witch Hunter, yeah, not my cup of tea. Automata with Antonio Banderas. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Saw the Final Chapter with a lenticular. I've got them in a thingy. Rampage 4K. I've got Let Me In. Great film. Leo's gifted me the steelbook. Not realising I had that. The Thing, the remake one, or the sequel, prequel one, what are you going to call it. Halloween, the 2018. I got it in 4K. Bridesmaids, kind of speaks for itself, that's why I'm getting rid of that. Death Race, I've got the first 3 in a box, you know, in a thing. Why Him, James Franco again. Hitman, Agent 47, not my cup of tea. Hitman, the first one, like Timothy Oliphant, but Colombiana, Zoe Saldana. Yeah, I find it to be quite boring. The Family, One Time Watch. Cold Light of Day. I'm not a fan of Henry Cavill, I'll be honest with you. Prince of Persia, never watched it, won't. Red Dawn, the remake, that's why. Robin Hood, the one with Tara Edgerton in it. Rubbish. Now You See Me, yeah, it was alright for a one-time watch. Polar Express, I have a 4K steelbook edition. Pacific Rim 3D, I've got 4K versions of Pacific Rim. Need for Speed. Conan the Destroyer, because I've got 4K upgrades. Oh, let's see if you can still see. Can you see me still? We're going to do this. We're going to run through it. RIPD. Rest in Peace Department. I just don't want it. I won't watch it again. Robot Overlords. I've got a steelbook, believe it or not. Rush with a lenticular. Ride Along and Ride Along 2. Grown Up 2. Don't like Grown Ups. Lord of War. I've got another edition of it for some reason. Spy. Nah, don't like Melissa McCarthy. I got 2 Black Swans because I actually had 3 Black Swans. Crazy. I kept picking it up thinking I didn't have it, but I didn't, and forgetting I had it. That's why I don't really do CX anymore. It Chapter 1 because I got steelbooks. Matt Damon, Green Zone. 99 Homes. Pompeii. I've got a lenticular one. San Andreas. I've got 4K. Green Zone I won't watch again. 99 Homes I ended up with 2 of them. I know I've done them a couple of times there. I'm explaining why I stretch. Won't watch it again. Safe House. I won't watch it again. X-Men First Class. I've got multiple times. Ice Age 3. Dawn of Dinosaurs. I've got 4 of them in a box set that I got cheap. Whew. Let's have a look, shall we? We've got loads more. This is all from Culling. It's unreal. Let me take a break for a minute. I stopped at a good point there because that's actually 100 discs. That's another 100 discs there. So that's about 250 that I've disposed of or got rid of or culled of, if that makes sense. I ain't disposed of them. I've still got them here. But that's about 250 discs there gone. I've still got the bottom half of this lot to go. So we'll rush through it and just see what we've got. Okay. So we've got Made in Manhattan. I won't watch it again. Hannibal, we've got 4K upgrade. Hannah, won't watch it again. Part 2 of The Hangover. Got Steelbook with all 3 in. Hangover 1, same reason. Kingdom, won't watch it. So that's it, we're going to rush through these. We're going to get through them as quick as possible. Heat, Melissa McCarthy again. 14 Hour Stars, yeah, didn't like it. Casino Royale, I've got another edition of it. The Destroyer, won't watch it again. Inferno, I've got 4K. Okay. Let's do this. So we've got Alan Partridge, I won't watch it again. Apollo 18, I won't watch it again. Bad Teacher, it wasn't that good, it wasn't that bad. Delivery Man, I won't watch it again. Like Vince Vaughn, but I won't watch that again. Australia, I won't watch it again. Darkest Hour, the sci-fi one, won't watch it again. Fury, got a steelbook of it, lovely steelbook. And we've got, what we got? Blood Creek, won't watch it. Edge of Darkness, won't watch it again. Mel Gibson, Barely Lethal, yeah, won't watch it again. Dragon Wars, pretty rubbish really. Dinosaur Project, won't watch it again. After Earth, kind of speaks for itself. Why? Not very good. American Hustle, won't watch it again. 71, decent film, won't watch it again though. Broken City, won't watch. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I've got them in my big Caesar head. Up in the Air, ended up with that twice. Bruno, ended up with that twice. Wrath of the Titans, won't watch it again. Warm Bodies, couldn't even get through it. Clash of the Titans, won't watch it again. I'll go to Ray Harryhausen. Insurgent, franchise not for me. Fast and Furious 7, I got a cheap 4K of it. Fantastic Beasts, I ain't got no Harry Potters. Get rid of this, I ain't got no Fantastic Beasts. Paranormal Activity, not my cup of tea at all. The American, I won't watch it again. Cowboys and Aliens, I've got a Steelbook. Born Legacy, I've got again. I think I might have a Steelbook for it actually. The Cleaner, I won't watch again. Allegiant, part of that franchise, I won't watch. Dad's Army, won't watch it again. Duchess, again, won't watch it again. Cop Out, by name, by nature. The Bounty Hunter, I like Jennifer Aniston, I don't mind Gerard Butler, but the film just rubbish. Campaign, rubbish. Cuban Fury, yeah, won't watch that again. Bad Mums, won't watch that. I think that's the Christmas one. Bad Mums Christmas. So let's do this lot. And then we call it a day. We can have a count up and call it a day. I've just dropped them all. So let's have a look what we've got here. Okay, what do we have? Warcraft the Beginning. Yeah. Beginning and the end. This means war. Didn't like it. Okay, Transformers. Revenge of the Fallen. I have it in 4K. Valentine's Day. Won't watch it. The Mummy. I have a 4K release and a nice steelbook of it as well. Tom Cruise Mummy. Get rid of that completely. Won't watch it again. Life of Pi. I've got in 4K. Matrix. I've got 4K. Transformers Age of Extinction. I've got 4K upgrade. Terminator Salvation. I have a steelbook for it. Matrix Revolutions. 4K upgrade. Little Fockers. The only Fokker film I've got. Not anymore. Transformers, the first one. 4K upgrade. Age of Extinction. 4K upgrade. Dark of the Moon, 4K upgrade. Matrix Reloaded, 4K upgrade. Les Miserables, I've got 4K upgrade. Okay, let's have a look. Where are we? Aladdin, don't want it. Man from U.N.C.L.E., didn't like it. Morgan, I won't watch it again. Men in Black 3, I've got another version of it. I think I got it in 4K actually. Machine Gun Preacher, won't watch it again. Jurassic World, I got in 4K. Jack the Giant Slayer, I won't watch it again. Jurassic Park Trilogy, I've got in 4K. Snowman, won't watch again. John Carter, I won't watch again. The International, I won't watch again. Love Bite, didn't like it at all. Iron Sky, I kept the book, it went into my steelbook that I've got for it. Yeah, which is steelbook's director's cut as well. Yes, the book went into the steelbook. To the director's cut steelbook. And we have, oh dear, Lone Ranger, I've got a steelbook for it with a lenticular. Juno, won't watch again. The Immortals, won't watch again. Left Behind, Nick Cage, won't watch again. Let's Be Cops, won't watch again, although I like the cast. Looper, I've got 4K, special edition version. London Boulevard, won't watch again. Burke and Hare, do you know what I mean? Dark Tide with Halle Berry. Fifth Wave, these are stuff that I haven't doubled up on now. Bangkok Dangerous, just getting rid of them from the collection. Another Bridesmaids, I bought them for the pink cases, I wanted the pink cases. Welcome to the Punch. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. Skyfall, I've got two of them for some reason, I don't know why. I think one went into the special, one of them's empty, it went into that big book edition versions that came that are really nice. Abducted, Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, Transporter Refueled, because I've got another version of that. Haywire, and Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe. There we go. So that's everything. That's everything. Let's have a count up and finalise a number. So a little while ago, halfway through this video, we spoke about eBay and those items that I sold. I've had a count up in there. I'm going to have a tally up in a minute of complete amount that I've sort of culled from the collection. That being said, I've still got some stuff for sale as it stands at this moment in time on eBay. And they are Ronin, the Robert De Niro film, because I got the upgraded version. So that's on there. My Alfred Hitchcock collection I decided to get rid of because as great as the films are, I don't think I will ever watch them again. I won't watch them. Okay, so I got rid of, I've put them on there. I'll count that as just one because it's a box set. Star Trek Discovery Series 1 I still got on there. Cutthroat Island because I got the 4K Steelbook edition. The Maggie Q movie Death of Me is on there. Everly is on there. Planet of the Apes collection box set, the older ones, is on there. Alligator 2 The Mutation. About a Boy because that's out of print actually. But I like the TV series better. What else is on there? Okay, so that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pokemon is on there. Detective Pikachu. Because I'm trying to sell it because it's still got the card in it. And the card is quite hard to find. Get it with the card. Apparently it's quite difficult. But it's going nowhere. As in it's not selling. So let me count that again. So that's About a Boy, Alligator 2, Planet of the Apes, Everly, Pokemon, Death of Me, Cutthroat Island, Star Trek Discovery Season 1, Alfred Hitchcock, Ronin. So that's 10. Okay, so. All in all, then, I have got rid of 300 and somewhere between 360 and 370 titles. That's where I'm sat. 360 to 370 individual titles. Yes, there's a lot as it stands to go at the moment. They may go to a car boot sale, someone else's car boot sale. I need to get rid of them quick, basically. And the stuff that's sat on eBay, if it doesn't sell, I don't know, I might trade in, whatever, if I get a few quid. I will see, or it goes with that lot. I don't know at this time. We shall see. So, 370 titles, all that, 21 episodes of Culling the Collection. Roughly about 21 shelves of stuff. And I've got rid of 370 discs, so to speak, individual items. And that's where we're at. We've had a look at the money that I've got. We've had a look at the vouchers that I've got, which I am truly struggling to spend. Well, 370. What's your thoughts on that? Tell me your thoughts on that. Was it a worthwhile project? Are you surprised that I got what I have for some of them? What I would have thought I got more? Let me know in the comments down below. And if indeed I have inspired anyone to do the same, because I know along the way people have said, oh, you've inspired me to look at my collection and get rid of some stuff. Let me know again in the comments. Now, will this series continue? Because I didn't look at superhero stuff. I've got superhero stuff over there. I know that things like Shang-Chi and a couple that I got rid of, yes, but I hadn't touched that, and I hadn't touched TV stuff. Should I? I don't know. The answer will probably be, by the time you've seen this, the answer will have presented itself to me already, whether I continue or not. Time will tell, though. But anyway, so thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been great. It really has. I've actually enjoyed it. It has been liberating. It's felt good. I can't complain. I can't complain about it. It's been worthwhile. It was amazing how many doubles I had, how many films I don't, and there's still films behind me. Don't get me wrong. That if I was to go through again and cull again, I'd probably get rid of more stuff. I probably really would. It's kind of a wave of culling. You get rid of one lot and then it makes you start thinking again, whether you really want some of the other stuff that's sat there. But that's where we stand. So what did I say? 360, 370? A huge amount. A huge amount. It's quite amazing. Now what I ought to do, no, I'm not going to do that, is add up how much I actually spent on all that stuff and how much return I got on it and how much I've actually lost. I think that would be extremely eye-opening, and to be honest, I don't think I want my eyes opened to that. Not at this stage. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. And, I'm knocking the camera there. And I'll see you all very, very soon. So take care of yourselves.